Portsmouth, the city where we live and dive. So much to see, including the Spinnaker Tower and Gunwharf Quays, Horatio Nelson and his ship the Mary Rose, Henry VIII and his Southsea Castle. Of course we have the HMS Victory, and we also have the HMS Warrior. We have our mighty football team, obviously, and our football team's biggest fan who changed his name to PFC. And then...
Hi everyone! So we've been talking about this video for a little while. We're going to show you around Portsmouth. This is Southsea. This is where we live and dive. We're going to show you around a few places. And before we get to the first location, we're going to leave you with Cliff, who is very famous in Portsmouth City and he likes to dance. So enjoy! And out is going the White Link ferry. St Clair. Going somewhere nice. Spinnaker Tower. How beautiful is Portsmouth, huh? We're really lucky. You can see just over there. It's the Gunwharf Quays. We'll take you a little bit further down and show you the boats. Oops, no diving. Uh-oh.
Never seen boats pack up like this and stack up stuff like that. KB dry stack. Very nice. I see boats upon boats upon boats. All the boat lovers, there you go. See all of them in one place.
Grey Goose like the vodka.
Grey Goose loves the vodka. Oh, we've got a huge Viking energy boat. Got lots of cranes and lots of holes and lots of stuff on here. And what we call here, the dockyard?
Yeah.
The dockyard here.
All the boats, not the actual Navy dockyard, it's just where they dock all the normal people's boats and boats that do other work.
So it's a cool boat though. So this is the fishing boats.
All the posh houses and apartments.
Oh no, they're gonna fall on me. I've never seen them stack up like this before. Never. Now we do. You can see all of them. We got all of the working boats.
The trawlers.
The trawlers, you got the bulldog. Very interesting. All the posh buildings here. Very nice. So got a compass, very ancient compass. There you go. And
this is Old Portsmouth. It's classed as Old Portsmouth because it's old basically, and you can see they still have the tram lines that would have been down years ago with the cobbled road, which is really interesting because it's one of the only places in Portsmouth that still have it. So here we have the Round Tower, which is very old. Now you have to go all the way up the steps, and then what we'll do is we'll show you once we get up there. See you there. So here's a bit of information about the Round Tower. So let's have a read. So in front of you is the Round Tower, one of Portsmouth's first permanent harbour defences. A tower was first erected here around 1420 to offer protection across the harbour mouth. A second tower stood across the harbour in Gosport, which is just across the water by the way, where Fort Blockhouse stands. It was originally made of wood, however this tower no longer exists. The lower part of the surviving stone structure of the Round Tower probably dates from Tudor times. The current height would have been reached in about 1850. And there is like the ground plan. So that's really cool. And then you can see some of the old pictures there. 1890 there. So now we are inside Round Tower, which is really old. Up there. Wow. That's where we've just come from down there. It's full of tunnels and archways. And then if we walk over this way, we can actually go in the actual Round Tower. So let's go inside of the Round Tower itself. Ooh. People been graffitiing. People can't leave anything alone, unfortunately. So I'm taking it these would have been like the lookout things they would have had to look through to check to see if any enemies were coming. And then if we go up a little bit further, ooh, lots of stairs. Come out onto the top here. And you are rewarded with this. See the fun fair. We'll be going back that way shortly. see you at the next place. So I just found this. You can see that from its full potential. But there says, I won't read all of it, but it actually says the tower has guarded the mouth of Portsmouth Harbour for nearly 600 years and witnessed many momentous events, including the sailing of Henry VIII's flagship Mary Rose, the departure of HMS Victory with Admiral Lord Nelson for the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, and preparations for the D-Day landings in 1944. In more recent years, the tower has seen the departure and return of naval ships to the Falklands and the Gulf. After several centuries, the round tower still stands watch over the harbour and today offers a unique vantage point over the Solent and beyond, as well as stand in testimony to Portsmouth's rich and special maritime past. It's really lovely. The last view from Round Tower. See you at the next spot. So we are heading now to Square Tower. So we've done Round Tower, now we've got Square Tower, so let's go see what we can see over there. So we've got some beautiful benches here, dedicated to the Falkland Islands, 1982, never forgotten. Absolutely beautiful benches. So we've got lots of information up there. And then we've got another one here, HMS Fearless, LCU 4F, F4 even, HMS Intrepid, 2nd of April to the 14th of June 1982. And we've got all of the memorials. So memorial is dedicated to the soldiers, airmen, civilians who gave their lives during the Falklands campaign in 1982. And there are all the names on that one. And then there's some more there, memorials that people come and leave. And this memorial is dedicated to the members of the Royal Navy, the Royal Marines, the Royal Fleet Auxiliary and the Merchant Navy, whose names are recorded here. They gave their lives in the service of this country and for the defence of freedom in the Falkland Islands and the South Atlantic, 1982. And there are all the names there. All heroes. So now we've got some information on the Square Tower. The Square Tower, built in 1494, was one of Henry VIII's additions to the town defences and now one of Portsmouth's oldest and best known landmarks. From the Square Tower to the Round Tower, crowds often gather to welcome craft from tall ships to warships. Everyone receives a hero's welcome. And that is indeed true. So right there we've got Admiral Lord Nelson, whose ship was the HMS Victory, which we have here in Portsmouth in the dockyard. You can go and visit it, but it costs you a fortune, unfortunately. So let's go up and have a closer look at him and see what it's all about. Here served Horatio Nelson, you who treads his footsteps, remember his glory. It's really nice. 21st of October 1805. Horatio Viscount Nelson, Duke of Bronte in Sicily, Vice Admiral of the White. His last hours in England before leaving the Battle of Trafalgar was spent at the George Hotel, High Street, Portsmouth, which hotel was destroyed with a great part of Portsmouth in a German air raid on this city on January the 10th and 11th of 1941. His remains were brought to Spithead December 4th, 1805 on board HMS Victory, which ship was badly damaged in the forefoot by a bomb in the raid on the 10th of March 1941. And he's all the way up there, look. They say he was short, but he's not anymore. He's really tall. So there's another giant stone here which is really lovely, and the plaque reads, "This plaque commemorates the dedication of the men and women of the city of Portsmouth who through their steadfastness and devotion contributed to the safekeeping of their city during the period of World War II, 1939 to 1945, and it was unveiled by Lady Daly on the 5th of March 2000. And there we go. It's got really nice memorial. And a nice piece of history. We're just approaching the next destination, which is right over here. Now this church is old. So this is the Royal Garrison Church. And this church has been noted in the Domesday Book. So it's like thousands of years old. Hundreds of thousands of years old. There's some graves in there. You can see there's part of the roof missing there. It is absolutely beautiful. Let's go and show you from the other side. Right, this is the English Heritage Royal Garrison Church, and here is some information. So it says Royal Garrison Church was built in about 1212 by the Bishop of Winchester as part of a hospital and hostel for pilgrims. It was used as an ammunition store after the Reformation. It became part of the Governor of Portsmouth's house during Elizabeth I's reign. The church was restored in the 19th century, and although the nave was badly damaged in a 1941 firebomb raid on Portsmouth, the chancel is still roofed and furnished. Fine 20th century stained glass windows depict scenes from the Second World War and from the church's own history. So, we're just walking inside of this absolutely stunning church. Wow. It's just breathtaking. I'm going to go and have a look at some beautiful stained glass. Wow, look at this.
What's this? Oh, thank you.
Absolutely stunning stained glass. Wow, absolutely breathtaking. It's beautiful. There's a roll of honours book in there, stored away safely. That cute little old door. That's just stunning. Gorgeous brass eagle. Can't imagine how heavy that must be. It's for a memorial for beloved Queen Victoria. So, absolutely gorgeous. So we're just going to leave you with that beautiful image there while we go on to the next one. So, we're going to go up the stairs, or you could go up the stairs, but Alvin's choosing that way.
Rocky Balboa!
He did it! See you in the next place, guys. So, we're going down the hill, and we're getting our way to this creepy tunnel. This tunnel, there is a fact about this, it was actually on an episode of Most Haunted. They actually came down here, Yvette filled in and the Most Haunted team, actually came down here and did a load of like asking if there was any ghosts and stuff. So really creepy, especially if you come down here at night time. It is like major creepy. There's like little tiny pinpricks of light on the floor, but apart from that, you're on your own. And if you're claustrophobic, it's not a nice place to be. I'm not. I don't mind a little bit of creepy either. So yeah, creepy town. And we're going to make our way now across the bridge, and we're going to go to the next place. Stand there and get splashed. I don't mind. Over there in the distance you'll be able to see a couple of forts. Hopefully you can hear me because it's a little bit windy. We're right literally on top of the sea now. There's some forts, one there and there's one really far in the distance. And they're actually attached under the water by tunnels to Southsea Castle, which we'll be showing you shortly. So another little bit of information for you there. So let's move on to the next place before I end up...
Wait. Oh no.
Before we end up getting wet.
Let's go.
So we're now walking through like the funfair and arcade part of Southsea. The arcades here. Some more arcades over there, and all the fish and chips and candy floss and all of that sort of good stuff. And there, unfortunately, it's closed today because it's out of season, but we have the fun fair in there. Yeah, unfortunately, certain times of the year it's just closed because, let's face it, the kids are back at school and there's not many people going to be using it, so.
And we got Treasure Island Adventure Golf. Very nice. Arr. Find some treasure.
So the next stop on our little journey is the hovercraft. And Hover Travel is the world's longest running commercial hovercraft service and provides the only scheduled passenger hovercraft service in Europe. Since hovercraft launched in 1965, the service has carried over 26 million passengers across from Southsea to Ryde on the Isle of Wight. And just before we get to where the hovercraft will come in or go out, there's this, the Battle of Trafalgar. No, that's one huge anchor. Just waiting for the hovercraft coming in. I thought I'd show you some nice relaxing waves. Woo! They nearly got me.
It's coming. I love this hovercraft. Very noisy. Woo-hoo! Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Look at the wave. It's coming with us. Yes. Woo! That is so cool. I love it. Guys, it's ready to leave. Give it a couple of minutes, we'll be going. Okay. I love them propellers. Fast it's spinning, not even seeing the propeller spin. There's the other one going. Just filling up with air. Let's go! Whoop, 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 whoop.
So over there we have Southsea Common, which is a massive field
And a tractor.
and a tractor. But a lovely massive field, and we're hopefully going to try and arrange some sort of meet-up at some point, maybe next year, to give people time to plan. And we have a massive field there, we can pump tents and all sorts of fun. So yeah, and there's loads of other places that we can like pop up, some camps and have some fun. This has been here ever since I can remember. All along the promenade, you can see it's all zigzagged along. They're actually going to remove this and put new boring pavement on. Because when I was little, I used to do this.
Follow the brick. Follow the brick.
We're busy today, so I can't follow the bricks all
It's
along.
all zigzaggy.
But when I was a little girl, that was my favourite thing to do when we were walking along the beach. And it's just sad that they're going to be making it all boring. So we're just moving on to the next place. We'll see you when we get there. So now we are looking at what they are building as the sea defences, mainly due to climate change, mainly due to the fact that the sea level is rising, and eventually they think that Portsmouth could be underwater, which is a bit scary. So that's why they're trying to invest lots of money and time in making this new sea defence thing, as you'll see just over there. They're building it big. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's interesting. So we're going to shift on to the next place. There's only a couple more places on this little tour. The sea just on our way to the next place, and we thought we'd just stop and show you the huge war memorial, which is over there. It's huge, and it's really, really important. More Portsmouth history and more heroes' names that are all on the walls. So we're walking that way now. See all the gorgeous lantern lamps, which are lovely. And the next place is just a little bit further up here. See you there.
It's gone.
So we're just coming up to this massive structure that has not long been here actually, and we'll show you a little bit about it in a sec. So this is the Landing Craft LCT 7074, a D-Day veteran. So you can see this would have been what it was back then. So there's all the information there. They've also got it written in German and French. And this was a National Lottery Heritage Fund paid for this. Because obviously it's a really important part of history, and probably from everything you've seen so far of Portsmouth that we've shown you, a lot of it is history and really interesting history. And the next place we're going to is just some more history, but it's interesting, and we will see you there. So here is Monty. He's a Field Marshal Viscount Montgomery of Alamein. Portsmouth Garrison Commander 1937 to 1938, Allied Land Forces Commander on D-Day and during the Normandy campaign. And this statue was erected from donations made by veterans, organisations, individuals and the business community, and it was unveiled in 1997 by Her Royal Highness, His Royal Highness even, the Duke of Kent. So that's Monty.
Hey, Monty.
So we are now heading right up towards our next location, and the next location is right there. It is Henry VIII's Castle, Southsea Castle, with the lighthouse. And we're going to show you inside today, but if you leave a comment down below and let us know if you'd like to go and see maybe inside, and we will take you there on another time. It's free to get in, but we don't want to waste your time any longer than we have to, because there's a couple more things we'd like to show you. So we are now just walking along the promenade with all the beautiful flowers, heading to Henry VIII's Castle.
Off with her head. Lighthouse over there.
Henry VIII built this castle, and it was a way of looking out to sea and seeing the enemies coming, and it's really quite cool to have in our city.
Yep.
Another little fact again about the Most Haunted programme, they've actually been here, and around the back of the castle they actually dug a hole, buried one of their crew members in there, and did some sort of like seance, buried alive. So something else a little bit interesting that you may be able to find on YouTube, I'm not sure. So this says Guns of this type fired solid rounds, shot or spherical explosive shell. They were some of the largest iron guns to be cast and virtually the last of the smooth bores. Guns of this pattern were used in the Crimean War, and the shock damage on the muzzle and the chase of this piece suggests that it was engaged in the siege of Sevastopol. I am sorry if I just bullied that. So we are now here in our little rock gardens. This is our version of, I know Blackpool I think has a version of rock gardens, but this is Southsea Portsmouth version of the rock gardens. And I'm stood here by some lovely soft and fluffy pampas grass, which is really, really lovely and soft. So we'll take you in there now and show you around. Plants and flowers and obviously lots of rocks because they are the rock gardens after all. So there is lots of really unusual shaped and looking trees. This has been here since I was a little girl, way before that. Some beautiful lily over there. There's plenty of little memorial benches and nice places to sit and just come and relax.
It's very beautiful and peaceful.
It's like a serenity type garden. It's so lovely. So as you can see, it's like built like a rock garden, so it's built up into the rocks, all the plants and flowers. Just really peaceful and nice, tranquil, and in the nice weather it's nice to just come and sit here and be peaceful for a little while, get away from the main part of the city and the busyness and just come and be one with some beautiful flowers and
nature.
You can see some more beautiful plants and flowers here.
It's our mini jungle.
Red hot fire poker flower over there, which I believe is, I think it's called Nyphophias, I think.
This one?
Correct me, no, this one.
Oh.
Correct me if you know any different in the comments. I think it's called a Nyphophia flower. But lots of lovely greenery, and it's still, even though we're just going to come into autumn, it's still beautiful and colourful and just a nice place to be, really. So we're going to head out of here now and take you to the next place. We could stay here all day, but I'm sure you'd like to see where else we're going to go to. There's only a couple of more stops now. You might be or might not be glad to know. And we'll see you guys at the next stop. So we're just walking up to the next location, and we thought we'd just show you South Parade Pier, which is the oldest pier here in Southsea. We have two, so we came from Clarence Pier, which you've seen earlier where the fun fair is, and they've now just built a new little fun fair on this pier. They've updated it because it was getting old and rusty. So this is South Parade Pier. It's got some more amusements, some more chips and fish and candy floss and ice creams and all the good stuff. And we're nearly at the next location, which will be our final location of this little video. And we'll see you there.
You can see how long the beach path is. It goes all the way from down, all the way down to all the way down there.
We have arrived now at Canoe Lake, which is really well known if you live here in Portsmouth. It's somewhere where people bring their kids, they come crabbing, the little nets. People bring them like electronic boats and hovercrafts and put them on the lake. And unfortunately it's now out of season, but them things under cover over there that you can see in the middle of the lake, they're like giant swans and ducks that you can all get in, and they're pedal boats. We've got a best restoration statue there, Portsmouth Society 2006. But yeah, this is Canoe Lake. It's a nice place. There's a park just over there. There's a nice cafe. You can go and grab something to eat and a drink. You can just bring a picnic of your own.
Yep.
And chill out when the weather's lovely.
The bus is all covered up today.
Yeah, it's now coming out of season. That's why they're not expecting families as much, because apart from the weekends, the children are at school and not many people are going to have a go on the pedal boats. It's not very deep. Lots of fish in there. You can see them. And there's normally swans. I think there is swans further up. I see them. But yeah, it's just a nice time to come and sit here in the nice weather and just chill out. Beautiful swans there, all coming to say hello. Unfortunately, we have no breads to give you today.
Sorry guys, next time.
And I don't want to put my hand out because I have a funny feeling
Babe, no.
you're going to bite me.
Hello, Your Majesty.
So beautiful. They were watching the camera.
They know.
See you later. This one is fighting with all the seagulls by the look of it. It's telling all the seagulls off. Bread for him. There's some that have come out of the water to have a little bit of a sunbathe. Baby ones there, like pruning their feathers.
Do not pet it.
I'm not going to pet it. I'd like to keep my hand.
Hello.
Hey. Hi.
I'll not trust that, yeah?
I'm not trusting him. I'm just putting my hand out to see if he wants to come closer. I don't want my hand. I know they can be a little bit vicious.
So guys, I think this will be the last one for today, and if you really enjoy this and you want to see part 2 of other stuff, let us know. We'll show you all everything in Portsmouth, guys.
There's loads of other interesting stuff. There's further up where's Eastney, which there used to be a nudist beach. Yeah. I don't know if that's still there, but who knows.
We just found a wooden crab, guys. A big wooden crab. How cool is that? It's made out of wood.
Very cool. I don't really like
Yeah,
it.
Lindsay don't really like it because he got the legs.
I don't like its spidery legs.
Come on, give the claw a rub. Give the claw a rub. Go on. He's not gonna bite. There we
Nice
go.
So, yes guys, let us know if there's anything else that you want to see. We will be happy to show you lots of other places. There's not just where the beach is, there's so much more we can show. It'd be really interesting to get your comments down below. Have you ever been to Portsmouth? Have you visited before? And if you did, where did you go? Leave us a comment. Don't forget to whack us a thumbs up, because we've walked for miles to show you all this
we
stuff.
have walked for miles.
And we will see you guys in the next probably dumpster diving video, or actually possibly live stream on Saturday night. So you know what, thank you so much for coming along with us.
Thank you guys.
on our little journey and adventure in Portsmouth.
And I know for sure you'll love this thumbs up.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, if you want to see more adventures like this, some dumpster diving and lots of other stuff.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you in the next one. Bye.